Just drop that ass, bitches, open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head, Jacob looking inbred. Open micers, bitch, heard what I said. Drop that ass, open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy, open micers in the house. Open micers in the house, open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy, open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right, the mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
I'm Jacob Craig, and dude, Touch Biloxi, Mark Simmons was losing his mind on the app formerly known as Twitter because I called his theme song unapologetically good last episode because our guest hated it so fucking much that I had to do a 180 heel turn and to know this is actually the greatest podcast theme song of all time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he knows what to do when you actually praise him on something. He's like, what? It's sort of like a dog that gets kicked and then, you know, you
Right.
kick a dog and then give it a treat. And it's like, oh, what? Okay.
Yeah, I will say that I am 100% the person that will like talk shit to your face and talk nice about you behind your back.
I think, I think we're both kind of like that.
Yeah. I mean, I like ball busted for
Yeah.
sure. Don't get me wrong. You know, the theme song is dog shit. Like it is actually pure recorded dog shit. I just had to have that 180 heel turn because our guest was visibly upset at just how, you know, how burning fire dog shit our theme song is.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 50-50 love it or hate it kind of thing. You know, most comedians that are on the show, they either love it or hate it. One of the two. There's no in between. None.
Yeah, they mostly hate it. They mostly hate it. We've had a couple of people that are like, no, that actually slaps. Like, what are
Yeah.
you guys talking about? And those people are strange comedians. Like, their comedic style is fucking weird. So it makes sense that they would, be fans of us dropping our asses and popping our
Speaking of
pussies on the
weird
Open Micers
comedians,
podcast.
you dropped a bomb on me last night that we have a returning guest in a few weeks. That's pretty much my favorite comedian on the planet.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna do fucking headliners with them too, brother.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. You guys are gonna love it.
The Mobile Phantom, the man of many names, the
Uh,
crab with many faces,
yeah.
many monikers from that man. Yeah, so if you guys aren't in the Patreon, definitely get in it now so you can get that headliners with, probably the most unsung talent of the coast comedy scene. Dude, this is why I love being entrenched in local comedy scenes, like more than one local comedy scene as well. Because like when you're, a regional comic like us, when you're sort of traveling for spots or whatever, you sort of entrench yourself into these other scenes, and you get to find all these like hidden gems that no one ever talks about, no one ever sees. You're not going to see them on TV,
Mhm.
but it's just a hidden gem in fucking Mobile or New Orleans or wherever of like the funniest fucking person you've ever seen in your entire life that no one else will ever
Well,
be able to relish in.
there are just certain comedians that are I would just call a comedian's comedian, and there are
Yeah.
just some people like the guy we're having back. I've never seen him kill or anything like that at a show, but the comedians will be dying because what he's doing
Yeah.
is so far out of left field that unless you're like really into comedy, you have no idea. Like, if you're just a regular person at a comedy show, you're going to be like, what is with this guy? But us comedians are just like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think that's like that with everyone that was like ahead of their time, right? Like Andy Kaufman at
Yeah.
no point in his career, even after fame, I don't think Andy Kaufman killed
Yeah.
ever. I don't think he ever got up there and fucking crushed. But now like we're still talking about him as
Mhm.
like a pioneer in stand-up comedy when he got up there and cried Like he would cry before he made an audience laugh, and comedians are just sitting around smoking a cigarette, studying him like
Yeah.
that's what I want to fucking be one day. I
Like
wish I was as good as him.
that's the goal for every comedian, is to be that thing.
Right, dude. And it's not even like you don't even have to be that weird. Like especially New Orleans right now. I think New Orleans is in a renaissance of comedians because there's so many awesome comedians there that have like, a ton of heat behind them, doing stuff like getting legit credits and everything. And then like you go to an open mic. I don't think they do the Ugly Dog open mic anymore, but like you go to the Ugly Dog open mic when it was still happening, and you'd see like number 35 on the list, just a local open micer who has 5 minutes of like that was better than the last 34 people ahead of him. But you'll never fucking see the guy because
Yeah.
he's 35th on an open mic in New Orleans. Like you
Yeah.
gotta be in the shit to see it, dude. We're so lucky.
Yeah, that's the perks. We get to see legends that nobody will ever get to see. Like the guy we got coming back, which I don't even know what name he's going to be going under when he comes back on the
We'll
show.
fucking see. We'll give him a new one. We'll
Yeah.
give him a new one when he comes back.
Like, I'm going to be thinking about that guy's comedy for the rest of my life. I'll be on my deathbed thinking about the shit he says on stage and laughing about it.
2 years.
Yeah, like 2 years from now.
The next 2 years, you're going to be thinking about this man.
Yeah, just like, what the fuck is up with tigers? Like, what are they?
Yeah, dude. Why do tigers exist? That's fucking great, man. And all the awesome comics too from our scenes that have like quit comedy or just like don't perform anymore. And I want so bad to just like shake them and be like, no, you're legitimately the funniest person I've ever met. Don't fucking stop doing comedy. Like Craig Williams. Craig
Yeah.
Williams doesn't do comedy anymore. He's the funniest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Probably the most talented one of the most talented joke writers I've ever seen in my life or known. And it's just like, dude, if I could just have 1/4 of your talent for just writing jokes like that, that's all I would need.
Yeah, dude, and I'm so upset because like I would write jokes that have the N word in it and give it to him, and and then my jokes would actually be able to hit the stage.
Because
I can't do them.
The dude
Who
would
am I going to give them
literally,
to?
the dude would literally come back every week with a new 5-minute set that murderous. Like it would just kill, and it's like it's a brand new 5 minutes every week. Like how are you that prolific?
Yeah, and he's a funny person too. Not even just a stand up. Like his stand up's impeccable, but like he won like some kind of writing contest. Like he's like wrote like a super funny like short essay. Like he recorded sketches. Like and he just talked to the guy. He's fucking hilarious. Like he posts like funny fucking memes on Facebook. Just the funniest fucking person I've ever seen in my life. I think when someone like that quits comedy, the people on the local scene should be entitled to one of their bits.
Yeah.
Like, let me pick one bit that I can fucking have.
If you retire from the local scene, and you're one of the best, you have to bequeath your bits to everybody else around.
That's why I'm never gonna quit. I'm just gonna make everyone think I quit, and then like do one open mic like every fucking 6 months. Be like, I'm back, bitches. You're never gonna have this shit. I'm better than all of you. You fucking wish. You're never gonna get my jokes, pussy.
I'm just kind of hoping that if whichever one of us actually makes it, which it'll probably be you, I'll just be a joke writer for you when you take off. So
right. Yeah, but when I get famous, it's going to be from doing all of Craig Williams' jokes. Yeah. I'm going to accidentally do one of the ones I wrote the N-word in for him.
Yeah.
Like, trat, spoiled again.
But I actually brought a new idea to the show tonight.
Okay.
I was thinking I want to start doing, especially on these hostful episodes, I would like to start doing some games here on the show. And I was
Okay.
racking my brain over the past couple of weeks, like, what kind of games can we do on this show to make it entertaining? One of the ones I came up with was one that I'm going to do tonight, and it's called Trick or Trump. Since we're heading into the spooky season, and what it is I have compiled a list of some of the best, most insane quotes from Donald Trump, and these are actually real. And I have also asked ChatGPT to write me some quotes on random subjects in the style of Donald Trump. And your job, Jacob, is to figure out if it's real or if it's a trick or if it's Trump.
Dude, this is a genius fucking idea. This is actually a genius fucking idea. Dude, why can't you write jokes like this?
I don't know. Like I sometimes inspiration hits and I gotta, I gotta take
Yeah, this
it
is
when I
something
get
that
it.
could actually be like on a real late night show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to do it. I think I'll do pretty good because I don't know. I'm racist. Let's do it.
All right. So you're ready to begin.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's
All
trick
right.
or trump.
I'm gonna start you off with a softball here. All right.
Okay.
And do you want me to do it in his voice or do you want me to just read it?
I would prefer you to never do his voice.
Okay, good. Because I don't want to do it.
That's Steve Hack for this show.
All
I know
right.
it's open micers, but we don't have to do bad impressions.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it up to you because if you wanted me to do it, I would. But if not, I'm not gonna fight you on it. So.
Don't do that to the listeners
right.
of this show.
All right. So the very first one. Here's a softball for you right here.
All right.
Quote: She does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I would be dating her.
Yeah, that was Trump.
Yeah, you got that right.
That was based Trump. Trump's based right there, dude. If it wasn't his daughter, he should.
All right. Here, here we go. Let me find out.
We're just gonna glaze over that. All right.
Hold on. Let me get rid of that. All right. Here we go. Okay. I think apologizing's a great thing, but you have to be wrong. I will absolutely apologize sometime in the hopefully distant future if I'm ever wrong.
I believe that's Trump, and I believe that he didn't say apologize. He said apologize.
Yeah. I'm just reading it. It's not verbatim here, but yes, that was real. Let me.
Yeah, remember he didn't even know how to pronounce the word apologize. He said apologize.
All right, here we go. Light bulbs, folks, they're incredible. The best light bulbs. I have the brightest light bulbs. People say they've never seen light bulbs like these. They light up rooms like nobody else.
Okay. So now they're getting a little harder. This could be Trump from like the Celebrity Apprentice or something like that, where they're trying to sell light bulbs. I don't know. I've never seen the Celebrity Apprentice. I assume they sell light bulbs. But also it sounds very AI. So I'm gonna go with Chat GPT on that one.
Correct. That is Chat GPT.
I told you, dude, I'm gonna ace this fucking thing.
All
You
right.
picked the wrong one.
Let's see. Abraham Lincoln, of course, if he negotiated it, you probably wouldn't even know who Abraham Lincoln was. He would have been president, but he would have been president, and he wouldn't have been the Abraham Lincoln.
Okay, so that was barely coherent, which makes me think it is Donald Trump. It's also something negative about a president that did something positive for Black people. So that also makes me think it's Donald Trump. So I'm going to say it's Donald Trump.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right. There, you got it right.
Hell yeah, dude. I told you.
You're doing
it's
really good.
Sense, bro. It's logic.
You're doing really good here. All right. Okay. Lava lamps are, let's be honest, they're weird. Very weird. People say, Donald, why the lava lamps? And I say, because they're just not practical, folks. We need practicality, not lava.
Okay. This is actually a challenging one. So I have to think about like in what context Donald Trump would be talking about lava lamps, but also that doesn't matter because if he will just do it anyways. If he wants to talk about lava lamps being impractical, he'll do that for this could be his 2016 acceptance speech for the presidency. And it just fucking could be. Um Also though it's really random, like out of nowhere. I think the randomness makes it Chat GPT.
All right, so final answer, Chat GPT.
Yeah.
You got it.
All right. All right. I Chat GPT could have just found a real quote. I think that he maybe did talk about lava lamps at some point.
Okay, here's another one. Rubber ducks, they're okay, but let me tell you, we need the best rubber ducks, the biggest, most luxurious rubber ducks. People are talking about it. They want better ducks.
Yeah, I see. I'm starting to sense a pattern here because all the Chat GPT ones are like the meme Donald Trump thing. That's like the biggest, most luxurious
Yeah.
or whatever. I think it's Chat GPT.
All right. You got it. Chat GPT. All right. Let me get rid of that real quick so I don't read
Can't
it
trick me
again.
when it comes to my president robot.
Let's see. It's like in golf. A lot of people, I don't want this to sound trivial, but a lot of people are switching to these really long putters. Very unattractive. It's weird. You see these great players with these really long putters because they can't sink 3-footers anymore. And I hate it. I am a traditionalist. I have so many fabulous friends who happen to be gay, but I am a traditionalist.
Oh my god, dude. Dude, what? Okay. Okay. So the subject of golf, Trump talks about all the time. Random segue into supporting the gays, which is a weird move because he's a Republican platform. So like I understand he wants to seem like he's not a bigot, but also like you're allowed to be a bigot. Like that's the whole thing. Like you can win the presidency by being like, I don't like him, and still win. Like you don't have to segue random golf things into saying I have gay friends.
Yeah.
Um, Talking about the size of the putters that dudes are using. Definitely some. Maybe that's why you started talking about the gays. You started talking about the size of dudes' putters,
Yeah.
and it was like I have great gay friends. So many gay friends. You wouldn't believe how many gay friends I have. Don't ask me where I met them.
Yeah. Is that the equivalent of like I have black friends too?
Well, I think that's the equivalent of like I don't know, cheating on your wife with a dude. I think he's gay. I think he's doing gay shit. I
So
think
what
he's definitely doing gay shit.
so what's your final
Um,
answer?
Trump for sure.
You're
He
saying
really said that.
okay. All right, you got it. That's Donald Trump.
Of course it is, dude. ChatGPT couldn't like that's where you went wrong with this bit. ChatGPT couldn't possibly make up the random shit that he says for real.
All right, here's another one. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. First they say, "Sir, how do you do it? How do you wake up in the morning and put on your pants?" And I say, "Well, I don't think about it too much. I don't want to think about it because if I think about it too much, maybe I won't want to do it. But I love it because we're going to do something for this country that's never been done before." That
Okay.
is fucking unhinged, is what that is.
Which means it's gotta be I mean, it's gotta be real. Like because I can imagine, like the interviewers like sitting down, like sweating a little bit, they're like, "Oh, I'm interviewing the fucking president of the United States," and like, it's like, "Sir, what can you say to let the viewers know at home that just like everyone else, you put on your pants one leg at a time?" He's like, "I love pants. What we're gonna do for this country is pants."
I have the best pants. All the best pants. People are saying you have the best pants.
People don't even understand how good my pants
Yeah.
are. uh yeah, it's Trump. It's got to be Trump.
Final answer?
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
All
I'm batting
right.
1,000 out here.
All right, here we go. Spoons are fantastic, but you know what? We need bigger spoons. Big, beautiful spoons. People are always talking about how my spoons are the best. They really are tremendous.
Yeah, see, it's the Chat GPT copy pasta again. It's Chat GPT.
Yeah, you got it. That's ChatGPT.
Yeah, see, they gotta step their game up. Like this is where Chat GPT goes wrong because they only let us use like 1/100th of its power, like 1/100th of Chat GPT's power, so we don't use it for evil, and so we just get like watered down prompts like that.
All right, here we go again. Get more ready for another one.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Garden gnomes. They're very interesting. I like them, but let me tell you, they're not making gardens great again. We need real gnomes, folks. Real ones, not the tiny ones.
Okay. So Donald Trump calling for real gnomes. So here's what makes me think it could not be Trump, right? Like it could possibly not be him. The fact that he said real gnomes and didn't mention like little people
Yeah.
and didn't say the word midget. That makes me think it's not Donald Trump. Because
So
if it was really him, he'd just be like, we need midgets. We need midgets in gardens. That's what we need. We need garden midgets, folks. We need them making gardens great again.
So what's your final
Um,
answer? You saying Trump or Chat GPT?
nah, well, yeah, I'm gonna say it was Trump.
You're saying it was Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
No.
Chat GPT.
I should have went with my first instinct. I just thought it was so out there, you know. We need real gnomes.
Yeah. Well, with
That's
him,
something Trump would say. We need real
you
gnomes.
never fucking know.
You never fucking know 'em.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Cher is somewhat of a loser. She's lonely. She's unhappy. She's very miserable. And her sound enhanced to computer enhanced music doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, I think that this is for sure Trump because Cher probably was like, no, you can't use any of my music for your campaign stuff. And now he's banned from like 100 artists
Yeah.
for using their music. I think it was Trump.
All right. You got it. That was Trump.
Yeah, that was pretty cut and dry there.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's the perfect instance to be talking about Cher.
Let's see. Nobody makes sandwiches like I do. I have the best sandwiches, huge sandwiches. The bread is so good, it's practically a wall of flavor. People are talking about it.
Okay, wall of flavor is weird. That's something Trump would say. But again, it's the same like meme Trump thing. But I did get tricked with the garden gnome stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and say Chat GPT.
All right, you got it. I was Chat GPT. Let's see. Sorry, losers and haters, but my IQ is one of the highest, and you all know it. Please don't feel stupid or please don't feel so stupid or insecure. It's not your fault.
Now I think I remember when he said this. I think he did actually say that, and I think that he's actually right. You shouldn't. No, I think I do legitimately remember when he said that. I think it is Trump.
You got it. It's Trump.
I know my Trump, dude. I know my Donnie. Donnie
Yeah.
T.
Donnie T. Here we go. A few more. Let's see. Let me pick a good one here. Unicorns are great. Everyone loves unicorns. They're beautiful. They have great hair. I've seen unicorns. Believe me, they're not as magical as people think. A lot of people are saying this.
Okay. So let's break this down. Once again, it's the same meme thing that ChatGPT keeps using for Trump. But also, this Trump says that he has seen unicorns, which is something that real Trump would say.
Yeah.
He would try to convince everyone that he's seen a fucking unicorn.
I have a unicorn. It's back at Trump Tower.
Sir, that's a narwhal. You don't have a fucking unicorn.
You have
asshole.
You have a dead fucking fish in your hotel room, sir.
Yeah, you didn't put it in water. You thought it was a unicorn. It's dead. It's rotting. Gosh, just because it's the same format as all the other ones that were Chat GPT, I'm gonna go with that.
So, final answer, Chat GPT.
Yes.
All right, you got it. That was Chat GPT.
That one was close. I almost went with Trump on that one because he would see a unicorn.
Yeah, and probably would have a fucking dead narwhal in his.
He would probably have a dead narwhal in his house that he thought was a unicorn,
Yeah.
and didn't put in water.
All right, here we go. Frisbees, folks. Everyone loves them. But let me tell you, I've thrown the best frisbees. People see me throw a frisbee and they say, that's the best frisbee throw ever. Believe me.
Yeah, Chat GPT, easy.
Yeah, that's not even that's pretty easy there. All right.
All right, pick a good one for us to go out on.
All right. You might know this one right offhand. Let's see. Think of it. Magnets. Now, all I know about magnets is this. Give me a glass of water. Let me drop it on the magnets. That's the end of the magnets.
Bro thought that water ended magnets like it's electricity. That's the end of the magnets. So he thinks that stuff underwater isn't magnetic.
I don't know what he's thinking.
He thought that like they run on electricity, like you can battery power magnets.
I don't know. I mean, what's your final answer? Are you saying that's real? Or
No, that's
fake?
for sure Trump, dude. Of course, it's Trump.
All right, yeah, that was Donald Trump. He actually said that about magnets. Like, how do you not know how magnets work?
Bro, T-Rump doesn't understand magnets, dude. They're a mystery. This man has seen unicorns and doesn't understand magnets.
I mean, well, I will say you blew it out. You only got one wrong out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 questions. You got one wrong.
That's a passing grade.
Yeah, you did pretty good on that, I must say.
Yeah, man, I know my Donnie, dude. Now, next needs to be Kid Rock quotes. I'd fucking ace it, dude. You know what Kid Rock did say? He said fucking bow to bow to bang and bang diggy diggy, dude. That's what he fucking did say.
So I will say, if anybody out there has some good game ideas for us to do, please email them to us, OpenMicersPodcast@gmail.com, because I would love to do more stuff like this because this is fun.
Yeah, I actually thought of one that we can do next time if you want. I was thinking about doing a game where I pull generational slang from the internet, like Gen Z slang from the internet, and mix it in with slang that I made up in the definition, and see if you can guess if it's real Gen Z slang or made up slang.
Oh, I dig it. Let's do that.
Since you're the slang master, don't dig anything unless it's your own grave, Grandpa. Okay, don't fucking dig.
That sounds fire.
No, dude. No, bro.
That sounds fire, and I'm skibbity whatever.
No. That's the 80s, bro. What are you talking about? I'm not even gonna use any real Gen Z slang because then I shouldn't have told you what it was gonna be because that gives you time to study. But I
No,
don't think you'll be fucked to do that because you
I'll
can't edit this
I'll
podcast.
be I'll be good at it because I got Riz.
Oh my god, dude.
And
People say I have the best Riz.
I have the best Riz, and I slap.
I slap. I actually slap. Ask
Uh,
Melania. I
yeah.
fucking slap.
Oh well, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I've been thinking about. I could not wait to do this episode because I wanted to see how that was gonna go.
Yeah, that was a really good idea. That was something that I could see happening, like using on like the Tonight Show or something. That's like a fun like late night type game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we could have some other people that, like you said, we could do like Kid Rock next, or somebody else that says like crazy shit.
Yeah, Gary Busey.
Yeah,
What about buttered sausage? What about
buttered
the thing with buttered
sausage.
sausage? Dude, is he okay?
I don't
Is
think
Gary
he is.
Busey okay?
Dude, you know what happened to him, right? Back in
No.
it was like 91 or something like that, dude. He almost died because he was in a motorcycle accident and he wasn't wearing a helmet and he cracked his skull open and his brains fell out.
Oh, dude. So he lost a little bit.
Yeah,
He
he's
lost some
not
IQ points on the side of the road.
he is not okay. Like he lost some brain matter in that accident.
So that's why you need to wear helmets when you're riding motorcycles,
Yeah.
folks. Otherwise, you're gonna wonder what about buttered sausage?
What about buttered sausages?
How about buttered sausage?
Maybe that should be my Halloween costume. Just throw some chiclets up in my mouth and some big old teeth. Like, what about buttered sausages?
Yeah, that should definitely be your Halloween costume. But then everyone would be like, Jason, you didn't dress up? What about buttered sausage? Yeah, Jason's just fucking being normal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good one to do because he said some crazy shit over the years.
Yeah, I remember he was like on TMZ one time because he was like doing a rain dance like in Los Angeles, trying to get it to fucking rain because they're in a drought.
What?
Yeah, and then it rained not long after that. So I think he cracked the code.
Wow. Maybe we should try to get Gary Busey on the show. I'm sure he would do it.
He probably not unless we pay him. We'll pay him in buttered sausage.
Yeah.
Oh, what about buttered sausage?
First off, what the hell is buttered sausage?
It's not a real thing. It's made up.
Oh, God.
Hold on, let me Google this real quick. Let me Google buttered sausage real quick and turn the safe search on and see what comes on. Yeah, buttered sausages are a type of sausage found all across the United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. And it's like a breaded fried sausage.
Oh. See,
It's like a battered sausage.
Oh, so basically it's just like it's like those sausage corn dogs you get.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a buttered sausage.
The buttered sausage. Dude, rest in peace, Gary Busey. I know he's not dead, but he's gonna be really soon.
Oh,
He's fucking almost out of here, bro.
Oh man, but actually, do we want to let everybody know? Do we want to go ahead and tell everybody about the show on next month?
Yeah, why not? We'll go ahead and start promoting it, even though it just got booked today. But fuck it, we'll fucking go ahead and put it out there. Yeah, October 3rd, that's a Thursday, we will be at the Shaka Bar in Pensacola, Florida, doing some comedy over there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all of our Pensacola peeps, come on out once again. We will be over there at the Shaka Bar. And it'll be a fun little exercise for me and Jason because apparently the owner of that bar doesn't like sex jokes, dick jokes, or the word pussy.
So there goes like 75% of my act right there.
So I'm gonna be stepping on landmines the whole time I'm performing. But we need to decide: do we want to kill it and never come back, or do we want to bomb with the chance of returning?
I was literally thinking that today. I was like, do I do my set, murder it, and then never get invited back, or do I dig out some of the less sexy stuff and see what I can do with it and not do as well?
And I didn't realize how much of my act was about sex and porn and just like
Yeah.
nasty stuff until I was like, can't do that, can't do
Yeah.
that, can't do that. Fuck. There goes my closer. There goes my opener.
Yeah.
Fuck. What am I gonna say? I don't
I
know.
don't
We'll
know.
fucking see what happens. If I
Well,
start bombing, I'm gonna start saying fuck.
yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't. Let's see. I gotta
Because
turn
either
this
way, we
down.
won't come back, right? Like if we bomb, we won't come back either. So it's like,
Yeah.
fuck it, fuck it.
All right.
But yeah, we're
Well.
gonna be at the Shaka Bar in Pensacola October 3rd. Come check us out. Buy tickets.
All right. Well. That's it. We can go ahead and get out of here. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna have to turn this down. It's gonna be loud for a second. Oh, let me turn it down. All right, because they put the volume in a weird place now. But go over there and email us at openmicerspodcast@gmail.com. Linktr.com/openmicerspodcast takes you everywhere you need to go. And also brescoffeeco.com. Use the code OMPodcast to check out for 10% off your order. We love you all, and we'll see you all next week.
What about butter sausage?
What about butter sausage? All right. Thank you guys for watching on YouTube. And we will see all of you next week.